It's a fetish.
It's Nova is in Casanova. Moving right along, the state of gaming.
Moving right past that.
Yeah, sorry. Usually we start the show off with a negative and we breeze right through it. The state of gaming this week is actually pretty cool. Nintendo Direct was huge. To me, it was huge because there's several things from Nintendo Direct that I played before the previous generations of it. I'm going to read through a couple of the biggest announcements that Mahaffey was kind enough to throw together here in the show notes. We got Xenoblade Chronicles 3, Splatoon 3. That actually, I forgot that there was a game where you had to cover basically your arena with paint. And that was like a huge flashback moment for me. Nintendo Switch Sports, Wii Sports was life-changing.
That's like dude. I'm trying to bowl. I'm trying to.
That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do is bowl. Many a drinking game were created from just that one mini game in Wii Sports. So thank God it's got a brand new edition in Nintendo Switch Sports. Mario Strikers, that looked pretty cool. I got a very much like NFL Blitz kind of vibe from that.
That's how the Mario sports games are. They're very much like that, over the top, especially with Mario Tennis and Mario Golf. They're all dope as fuck.
Hell yeah. No Man's Sky is finally dropping on the Switch, which there's I think we saw an announcement today that there's a new expansion coming out.
Like a big one.
Yeah. So
what the fuck is Sean Murray doing, man?
I have no idea. Idea.
Talk about a Cinderella story, man. Fucking comeback story.
Hell yeah.
That game was a shit show when it came out, and now it's like exceptional.
I mean, you gotta get the MVP out there. If you wait till it's perfect, you've waited too long, right? I think Guy Kawasaki said that.
If they had waited till that was perfect, it'd have been like fucking 25 years.
Hell yeah, man. Here we are. I think the first time I heard about that was like 5 years ago. It's ridiculous. Fire Emblem Warriors is dropping in June. Kirby and the Forgotten City. I actually got super hyped about that. As you know,
I love Kirby.
We've talked about Kirby a bunch. His new copy abilities and how they're upgradable is actually super exciting. From the throwing ring blades to hucking volcanoes and just growing snowmen and all that kind of shit. I'm excited about that game. I don't own a Switch, but this Nintendo Direct kind of makes me want to snatch one immediately. Portal and Portal 2, they've been around for ages. Mario Kart Deluxe.
That's great, though, that they're coming to fucking Switch, though. Those are incredible games. That's really cool that they're doing that. Hopefully they do the gyroscope so that you can fucking and shoot the portals. That would be cool as shit.
I think it'll actually expand Portal to a younger generation. I know
for
PC
for sure.
and Steam, that's
I think that came out when we were working together.
Portal 2. Yeah, hell yeah.
Portal 2 came out when we were working together. I know that.
For sure. Mario Kart Deluxe Booster Course Pass.
What the fuck is this about?
So what's kind of... Dude, did you see this? They're dropping 6 batches. Dude, yeah.
48 fucking courses. It's no, we're not making the new Mario Kart.
We're actually dropping 48 new courses, 6 courses per batch. Or sorry, 6 batches, 8 tracks per batch. So all the way into 2023. So that's kind of neat. I think if you already got the game dope. And you're going to get all this extra, that's pretty fantastic. Starting March 18th.
I thought all the Mario Kart courses were in fucking Mario Kart already. I'll be honest. I didn't know what was left. I didn't realize that there were fucking 50 courses left.
Well, I think
that's insane.
You have to have the subscription to get these. Isn't that correct? You can't just have the game. You've got to be $50 a year or $80 a year, whatever it is. And then Metroid Dread, it gets rookie mode, which is basically hey, you got this shield build up every time you actually kill something. You get a shield, and then of course
I'm all about it.
The one hit kill, that's
not that.
I'm out.
No,
I'm not that good.
And we're gonna talk about it in the next game. I don't like hard games because I like to enjoy my game. Like my buddy Jake, who I work with. So shout out Jake.
What up, Jake?
He didn't play video games much when we started working together a couple of years back, and now he's he bought my PS4 Pro from me, and I was signed into my PlayStation account, and I had everything that came out, and I was like, dude, just fucking play it. I don't care. He plays everything on the hardest mode, and he was he played he bought a Switch and he played Breath of the Wild on master mode, and I'm like, you fucked? What is wrong with you?
Yeah. No, I'm definitely...
Give me rookie mode.
I'm definitely all about rookie mode. To me, it's about the story, getting through it, having fun. I've already got low self esteem because I give it to myself. I don't need a game to like hammer it home. You know what I'm saying? You suck,
Yeah.
you suck, you suck, you suck.
That's
I'm
what
good.
being married's for.
Yeah, boy.
Your spouse tell you how much you suck.
I love it. Matthew
do
just
too.
shouted out Portal 2 is one of his favorite games. Hell yeah, boy. We were all there, same time, same planet.
We were.
Let's see. Next up, yeah, Sifu. All right. Once again, this is a kung fu student sets out to fulfill a lifelong vendetta, hunt down and defeat the 5 assassins who brutally murdered his family. The game is set in a modern Chinese city and is mostly grounded in reality, though magic exists in the world as the protagonist possesses a magical talisman that revives him whenever he suffers a fatal injury in combat, with the downside being that he ages a specific number of years with each resurrection and will eventually die once the talisman's magic is used up. But you got this game.
I did. I bought
Talk
it.
to me, Goose.
It's hard as fuck, bro. It's so fucking hard.
I lean back for like a long, overarching
so
description
fucking
what
hard.
happened. You're like, it's fucking
No,
hard
it's
as
hard
fuck.
as fuck. It's so goddamn hard, dude.
Is there like a normal
Like
mode?
it's
Or
fun.
is like
It's so much. No, there's not yet.
It's just
they
like-
are putting in like the easy, like they are putting in like accessibility features and like difficulty options, which is part of the reason why I bought it. Because I was honestly gonna skip it, because again, I don't like hard games. Like I'm fucking 34 years old, dog. Like I got shit to do. I
That's
can't be
fair.
over there playing Halo on the legendary campaign, dying fucking 400 times in a night. I'll never see the end of the goddamn campaign.
See,
So,
that's kind
it's
of the
cool.
thing I think we're going to slowly start realizing in our age. Our reflexes aren't quite there, you know?
So,
Their
shout
decision
out
making
Mikey
skills.
Glenn,
We don't know all these different tricks, but
friend of the show,
hate to say
Michael
it.
Glenn. He was the biggest proponent of play everything on the hardest fucking difficulty. Then the Mage Tower came back from World of Warcraft, and he was like, "Fuck, this is too hard."
I mean,
And I cooked him. I was like, "Oh, so you a bitch? Oh, so you baby games?"
well, there's merit in it. I think there's if you keep playing on the hard mode, you keep yourself sharp, you keep your wits about you, and then eventually you downgrade. The minute you downgrade, it's like that's when you start to slow down. But I guess to each their own. There's things I'm just really great at. I like my first person shooter. I can anticipate movements.
Drinking.
Well, that too. But that's more of a solo sport game. Like I might be out and about with other people, but really, I'm doing it against myself. It's like golf. I know where I'm at.
You're keeping score.
Yeah, I'm not really playing against you. I'm just.
I'm a
what's
Scratch
my handicap
drink.
tonight?
Let's just say that. 0.
Hey,
dog.
I got 25 majors in drinking by myself. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Give me that green jacket, bitch.
Let's go. Next up, Horizon Forbidden West drops tomorrow. I put this in here,
I can't
not
wait.
versus coming up, because it's literally, we've talked about this like 5 times. It's coming tomorrow, I think at midnight, right? Like EST. It's not even like wait until Pacific time.
Yeah.
So
3.5 hours from now.
roll it if you got it. I don't have a PS anything, so this is one of those games I'm just gonna have to like watch the reviews and kind of be jealous of and hope.
You haven't
it's
even played
kinda
the first
cool.
one yet.
No.
Our goal for 2022 is getting you at least something that is currently this year.
Look, I'm getting something currently this year in the next topic, okay? It's coming very, very soon, a couple of weeks from now, and just like everybody else, I will be on like the 15th tier, and I'll get it eventually. But I hope everybody enjoys Horizon Forbidden West. There's a bunch of buzz about it. I'm going to still
looks
watch
really
all the
cool.
reviews. But the next topic, Steam Deck. I will be getting one of these motherfuckers. I will be playing it the minute it drops. I watched the Linus Tech Tips breakdown of the hardware. Granted that obviously the embargo for the software, I say obviously. The reason this is kind of a buzz again about a week out before it drops is because the hardware embargo was lifted. So people can start ripping them apart, looking at the inside, look at the guts, and throw it online or in articles and blogs, things like that. The software embargo is still underway. But what we got to see was the snappiness of the buttons. We had to see the really up close what the joysticks look like, all that kind of stuff. And then on LTT, he actually ripped it apart right next to another game console. I can't remember the name of it. Well, look, we got Clock in the comments here. And Michelle let me know that she just likes to pick up treasure. Yes, that's the main. Honestly, like that's one of the main reasons I want to get like a Switch. It's just so a lot of those games are kind of like Pokemon, for instance. That's one of those games where you just go around collecting things and gotta catch them all. But the hardware for this game, gotta catch them up. But for this, I was actually kind of excited about it. It sounded like, based on all the external readings it can get, right? We're talking about temperature, the noisiness of the fan, the longevity of the battery life, things like that. It seems pretty awesome for a handheld. I'm getting a lot of the same like nostalgic hype feelings I had for the original PSP. Like, oh my god, this is gonna be in my hand. I'm gonna have all these games at my disposal. But this is obviously leaps and bounds ahead of that. Not just from the screen, the mechanics involved, but I no longer have a UHD disc I got to shove in the back of it and then load. I get to download directly.
Shout out the PSP, dog.
I get to directly download to the device and play the game. So finally, I'll be on the at least part of the inside talking about what's going on versus like my constant just watching reviews and speaking hypothetically to it. So over that.
I'm excited for the Steam Deck. I had a Steam Link when that was a thing. There you go.
Steam Link.
Steam Link was, that thing was fucking useless. And the Steam controller, which was like fucking useless. This looks cool. Let me tell you, the more that I hear you and friend of the show, Taryn Podnito Sam Burson, talk about this, the more I'm like, cool, I'm going to be really stoked when you guys have one and I can watch it. And I'm also going to be really stoked in 3 years when it's like $49.99, like the fucking N-Gage, because no one bought it, and then I'll be able to get one of them. Just kidding. It'll be cool.
N-Gage, gosh, that dust off some gray cells. That was the cell phone plus gaming device, right? The N-Gage.
Yeah, dog. Come on, fucking ahead of its time.
Yeah,
that was when we worked at GameStop. We were selling that.
Yeah, dude.
You want an N-Gage?
You want an N-Gage? Pre-order it now. How much is it gonna cost? Oh, it's not that much. Just $500.
$500. You can buy it with your Zune.
I had one of those too. Damn, that's
me too. I had the Halo one.
Nice.
The Halo 3 one.
Yeah, but the different. I had
the
a
green
one.
The green with the